Numbers really back that up. Take a look. Since distance education started, 20 students have committed suicide. Tonight, 8 News Now reporter Kristen Drummond shows us how a high school in the Valley is empowering kids to connect with their peers and potentially save lives.
Be that person who smiles.
An open conversation about mental health.
There are no guarantees that we won't experience a suicide at Spring Valley.
Roughly 30 students in a virtual meeting are part of Hope Squad, a peer-to-peer suicide prevention program in its first year at Spring Valley High School.
We're not there to solve problems, but we're there to listen.
Madison Alexander and the others started their training in September, all chosen by their classmates to be a part of this group. They meet bi-monthly and learn how to recognize kids struggling and offer support.
I have told some teachers like, oh, this student in your class, can you ask them if they are okay?
We don't train Hope Squad members to be therapists or counselors. We train them to be friends.
Dr. Greg Hudnall joining the chat.
What we want you to be is the eyes and ears of the school.
He created Hope Squad more than 15 years ago in Utah after the former high school principal identified the body of a student who had taken his life.
When I got done, I walked to my car and I literally threw up and sobbed. I made a vow that I would do everything I could to help prevent suicide.
Making good on his promise, more than 950 schools nationwide and in Canada use the program. Spring Valley making the choice before the pandemic to start Hope Squad, and it's making a difference as more students deal with isolation during distance education.
We've already had some success stories that the advisor has shared with me.
Focusing on help and giving hope when students need it most. Kristen Drummond, 8 News Now.
There are roughly 15 Hope Squads at CCSD schools, according to Hudnall. He had 7 out of 10 children experiencing depressive or suicidal thoughts will confide in a friend or trusted peer before approaching an adult.